Hi, I'm Shayla. I'm going to talk a little bit about some essential oils and emotions. I kind of debated doing this tonight, but I decided I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put it out there, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it because talking about it helps. So I've been undergoing some sadness, some loss in my life currently and very, very recently. And I have been listening to my body a little bit better. I'm listening to my mind a little bit better and trying to decide what it is that I'm really feeling. Like, is it just sadness? Is it just loss? Is it abandonment? What is it? And once I can identify really what it is that I'm feeling, like really what's making my heart hurt so much, I then target that with a certain oil that is supposed to help release that feeling, help come to grips with that feeling, help to, I guess in a sense, like just acknowledge and release it into the universe and get rid of it and make me better on the inside. And the way that it does that is that our limbic system in our brain is the oldest part of the brain, and it's where everything emotion-based, everything behavior-based, everything long-term memory is governed by that limbic system that's in our brain. And that limbic system is what feeds into the hippocampus and the amygdala, which then also govern or control our behaviors. And our hippocampus is where we store a lot of our memories. So if we are targeting those certain parts of the brain with certain smells, because that's the only way that our limbic system can be affected is through our smell cells, then we're able to really come to fruition with those emotions, with those memories, with those feelings. I tell my kids in my classroom a lot that like our hippocampus sometimes stores more bad memories, traumatic memories, sad feelings and memories, more so than the good ones. And so we need to replace those memories with some good feelings and some good memories so that we can then react better, more reasonable, more safe when we do become sad or do become angry or whatever it is that we become that is a negative feeling or emotion. So with that, I have been, again, I woke up this morning. We'll just start with this morning. I woke up this morning feeling very, very sad. Like I was just really overcome with this sadness and this grief that I am trying to work through and deal with. And so the first thing I did after taking my shower and, getting ready to get dressed, I put bergamot and coriander. I dropped a bergamot and coriander into the palm of my hand and with my lotion, and then I just, spread it all over my body. Bergamot is really good for sadness. And then the coriander is really good with helping with boundaries and being true to your own self and acknowledging your own true self. So I started with those two oils first thing this morning, making sure I got it, spread throughout my body so that it would, come in, soak in, and really get into my cells and help to heal some of that sadness that I was feeling first thing this morning. When I got to school this morning, I have 2 diffusers in my classroom, and I had already made my own little blend that I put in this little bottle with the dropper a few weeks back for the classroom in particular, because we had a student in our class leave and go back to his homeschool, and it was a great thing that he was leaving and going back to his homeschool, but it was sad for us as well. And I realized like a day or two after he had left how much it really impacted the other students and how sad they did feel, because they started talking about it. Like, I really miss, our friend, and I really, wish he was here, or I remember when he would do this and this. So that was a good thing, and it was good feelings, but it's still feeling loss. And so I had mixed this little concoction, I guess I could call it, with the bergamot, of course, to help with that sadness and that feeling of loss. And then also I put some peace in there, some of the peace blend, which is a reassuring blend. And the peace blend is to help with its actual emotionally aromatic. So it is designed and brought together for that particular thing. It's to help bring more peaceful, serene, content feelings within you. And then I also, in that blend, have a few drops of juniper berry. And juniper berry also deals with fear. And I think sometimes when we have a loss and someone from our life has gone, it can be it can be fearful, it can be scary, it can bring up feelings of, well, what do I do now without that person? And so I put a few drops of that juniper berry in there to help with those feelings of fear. So in my diffusers, both of them today, I put 3 to 4 drops in each part of the room, so that I was getting it aromatically. And also, the kids can always benefit, but it was more for me today. It was more for me. And throughout the day, I also have another little blend that I put together when I first had this huge loss, this very unexpected loss in my life. My body, again, as I was listening to my body, I craved geranium, which is a very odd thing to crave, I know. But for some reason, I was craving geranium. And I remembered that a few weeks back, I had made a blend with one of my friends for Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day. And within that blend, there was some geranium. And so I thought, okay, my body's craving it. I must need it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll put it on. The blend, I think it was called Happily Ever After. And I definitely was not feeling like this was going to be a happily ever after. But I, again, was craving that geranium. So I put that geranium blend on. It also had ylang ylang and some jasmine and helichrysum. So I started to rub that on the back of my neck and behind my ears, and even on my wrists, on my lava bee bracelet. I was like covering myself in it, diffusing it in the diffuser. And then when I looked back later, I looked up geranium and its uses in my emotions and essential oils book. Geranium is to help facilitate trust when an individual has lost trust in others due to a difficult life circumstance. Geranium also helps with abandonment, loss, distrusting, and being heavy-hearted. And it was just mind-blowing to me that here my body was craving that, and that is exactly what had happened in my life. So today I had, again, a little vial of it that I put in my own, and I was putting it on the back of my neck. I was rubbing it on the back of my ears, because I'm dealing with that loss, and I'm dealing with this sadness, and I'm doing whatever I can to replenish that. And so also tonight, getting home, kids, are in bed, and that's when those feelings of loneliness start to kind of creep in again. When I would have this other person at that time, and I thought, I really could just get in bed and go to sleep and try to forget about it. But no, I really need to deal with these feelings. So I put a few drops of the bergamot piece and juniper berry, a few drops in my own diffuser here in my room, and then I started my bath, and I put at least 5 to 6 drops of it in my bath. Normally I would do lavender in my bath, but this time I thought, no, this is what I need. This is what I need. I need more than just lavender, more than just this calming oil. I need some bergamot. I need some peace, and I need to really help my heart right now. And that's the way that I feel like I was able to come and make this video tonight, just because I finally, I kind of am getting those feelings out, and it is making me feel a little bit better. I am feeling a little bit better about the situation currently, right now in this moment. Now, maybe 10 minutes from now may not be the same thing, and I need to rub some more oils on me, but it helps for the moment. And it's all about being in the present moment, and it's all about helping your heart and helping your inner being, and knowing that these oils, that they get rid of these toxins that are in your body. When really bad circumstances happen, even semi-bad circumstances happen, it's creating toxins within your body, and it's putting it in your cells, and that's just running through your body. And that's why sometimes aches and pains come about, because your body has no way of releasing that without there being some type of pain. And the oils help to get rid of those toxins. They help to get rid of it in a healthy way. They help to get rid of it in a natural way, because the doTERRA oils are derived straight from the plants. They don't add anything into them. It's pure natural, and it works. And it works. Sometimes if I am having difficulty sleeping, I'll put a drop of lavender in some water and drink it very quickly, because it's pretty strong and it doesn't taste the best. Like, I like to smell lavender, not so much eat it, but it will help you sleep so much better than what like a NyQuil would, or some type of sleeping aid, because it's natural. It's all natural, and it's not going to give you that medicine head that I sometimes get. I hate taking medicines. I'm not a person that takes any type of medication. So if I end up taking medication, it's a big deal. But I haven't had to take medication in over a year, because I use these oils. They help replenish these cells that may be damaged due to stress and due to sadness, due to all the things that life hands us. And I just wanted to share tonight about my day and about the oils that I used to help me get through some sadness and some loss. Thanks for listening.